First of all, like I think America doesn't know a lot about Palestinian people, and that's probably because America needs someone famous from a group to know about a race, right? And you think like, who are famous Palestinians? Nobody really knows them. You have like Yasser Arafat and Jesus, and it's like, who are those guys? I've never heard of them. Oh, and DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled is actually ours too. Yeah. We're giving him away though. You can have him. But isn't that crazy though? The two most famous Palestinians in history are Jesus and DJ Khaled. They're very similar when you think about it. Jesus and DJ Khaled. In fact, when they came out with the New Testament, they were like, another one. I know a lot of people do get upset with that joke because I say Jesus was Palestinian. Couple things about this, okay? First of all, the name Palestine traces back to a root that goes before Jesus' time. In fact, Syria Palestina was what the Romans and Greeks called the broader area, so it was a term that existed, but Jesus specifically was born in Judea, and he was ethnically Jewish. But he was born in the land that is now Palestine, because Bethlehem is in the West Bank of Palestine. So if someone's born here in America 2,000 years ago, we call them Native American. By the same logic, Jesus is Native Palestinian. And yes, he's Jewish. He was ethnically Jewish. Jesus was Jewish and Palestinian. He was the solution to the Middle East in one person. Yeah. This isn't a sermon, don't worry. I'm just saying we know Jesus was Jewish because he didn't celebrate the Christian holidays, right? He didn't do Christmas. He really didn't like Easter. Definitely did not do Easter. Every Christmas Eve, he'd be at a Chinese restaurant locally. Like he was, for sure, he was Jewish. And we know Jesus was Palestinian because he broke out of a cave in a matter of 3 days. That requires a tunnel. We know this. Jesus was Jewish and Palestinian. And black, for sure, he was black. It is nice that America's finally like waking up and becoming aware of how serious this issue and how this issue affects all of us. Watching everything fall apart in the last few weeks has been extremely disheartening. I know I come off as like, I know how to put on a game face for shows, but I've been really depressed. There's people right now who are suffering a deeply tragic situation. People are being killed right now, and we are not over there. We are here in the first world, and so I think it is important for us to remember that we should not be the ones adding fuel to the fire. We should be helping, we should be stopping this madness. That's my opinion, okay? What the Palestinians are going through right now is by definition of a genocide. You can get upset with that if you want, but a lot of people are like, oh, you're changing the definition of genocide. No, you didn't know what the definition of genocide was. You have to look it up. It turns out there's been a lot of genocides that you didn't think about because that's the definition of genocide. Here's the positive part. The Palestinian people are strong. The Palestinian people are very, very strong. They're the only ones who could be surviving this madness. You have good, innocent civilians fighting for their lives against the deprivation of basic human rights. Like, we're gonna cut off their food, we're gonna cut off their water. It's like, have you heard of Ramadan? They've been training for this their whole lives. You're messing with the wrong folks. This just brings them closer to God. Can you imagine if the people who controlled America's water and food cut off our water and food? We'd be storming the Capitol tomorrow. We'd be eating each other on day 3. The vegans would go first. You'd have like 10 January 6th at the Capitol. We'd be eating Nancy Pelosi right in front of her. Can you imagine if people blacked out our internet? Gen Z's head would explode the first day. There couldn't even be a genocide. There'd be a mass suicide before it even started. So people are suffering, and the least we can do is try and help and try to create an aura of peace. And this also means seeing through propaganda. There's a lot of propaganda going on right now that's trying to destroy the character of a lot of different people and divide us all. You have to understand, there's propaganda that's making Arabs look bad. It's a full-on smear campaign against Arabs. And the same thing for Jewish people, too, a smear campaign. If you're Arab, if you're Muslim, if you're Jewish, you need to know that we are being divided and we are being torn apart by fucking warlords right now. This is not us. This is not reflective of our people, of our histories. And, correct me if I'm wrong, plus or minus, but there's about 7 million Jews in Israel, and there's about 7 million Palestinians. Could be plus or minus, could be about 6 to 7. Jewish people want a Jewish state, Palestinian people want a Palestinian state. There's only a couple ways it's going to happen. There's either going to be 2 states, there's going to be 1 state where the land is shared, or there's going to be a genocide. Be on the team of not choosing genocide. That's all the basic premise is. Don't choose the genocide. Mathematically, the land is to be shared, not taken. I wrote that myself when I was high. The land is to be shared, not. I wish we could just spread the whole world like a CBD mist over the whole world at one time. But nobody would allow that. You couldn't get that clearance through the government. You'd have to just a full-on grassroots movement to just, and an indica too. No sativa bullshit. We don't need more anxiety in this world. Just spray the whole world down with an indica, get everybody into couch, and then we can have a real conversation. Trust me, I've been making bits about the situation for many, many years. It's very hard to do it without being a complete downer and also without coming across as insensitive. I also choose my words very carefully. And you can never satisfy everybody. People are always going to get offended by one thing you might say. And then there's the other camp of people who are like, you didn't go hard enough. Somebody asked me, why don't you make jokes about Israel? I usually say Palestine because you can often get in trouble for criticizing Israel. That's the other thing, too. People aren't pronouncing the names right. That's a really annoying thing. I heard somebody call it Palestine. Like, this is in Ohio, bro. Like, I heard somebody call it Gaza. Like, no, it's Gaza. Or if you're Arab, say Gaza. Yeah. Or as Israelis say, Hamas. Even Israel too. You have these southern politicians like, Israel. I stand with Israel. Like, dude, if you stand with them, say it how they say it. They say it Israel. Or as Arabs call it, Palestine. Like, just learn the names. Learn the names. But my friend was like, why don't you make jokes about the Israeli military? Are you scared? I'm like, no, I'm an American. I pay taxes. I can make fun of anybody I support, right? The reason I don't make fun of the Israeli military, it's because I've tried before and it's failed. I posted a joke about the Israeli military and everybody hated it. Even Palestinians were like, take it down. So I did. I listened to the people. I didn't give up. I tried again. I posted another joke about the Israeli military and people were like, don't quit your day job, which hurts because I don't have a day job. So I took it down. But I never give up. That's the perseverance of the Palestinians. I posted another one. People flagged it so much, Instagram took it down. So yeah, I don't do that. Because when the people beg me to stop bombing, I stop. All right, just want to make sure. I'm not bombing right now, right? I just want to make sure I'm not bombing or my jokes didn't go up into the air and misfire. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here.
I actually did a Zoom show one time where someone accidentally unmuted and he didn't realize it. And his friend's like, what are you watching? He's like, oh, it's the corny white guy from Wild 'N Out. So I just had to be like, hey, the corny white guy from Wild 'N Out can hear you right now. So.
Welcome to some happy hour. And now here's your host, the man of the hour, Sammy Obeid.
Hey! How we doing out there, huh? One more time. Come on now. Oh yeah, how we doing out there? No control, no care about the closet doors out here, huh? Yeah, welcome to the So Happy Hour, our inaugural edition. Come on, guys. Come on. New president, new podcast. Am I right? This is the So Happy Hour. It's technically happy hour-ish in some country that's not in lockdown, whichever one that is right now. I'm using webcam, so I'm looking at you now, but now I'm not. Now I'm looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Difference? I care about you, but I also want to know what's going on with me. Yeah, that's the dichotomy of webcam life, everybody. We have an amazing show for you today. What a auspicious week. We finally took out the trash that we had for 4 years sitting around, if you know what I mean. Oh, shoot, we just lost 5 viewers. I'm so sorry. This was a nonpartisan show. I'm so sorry. President Joe Biden was inaugurated at the Capitol this week in front of a field of 200,000 flags, firmly securing his lead in the polls. Am I right, guys? Come on now. Come on. Come on. That's right. Who's making those jokes when you need them? All right? Now that the border wall, all that stuff is gone, somebody needs to make the real jokes about flags and polls, okay? It's also going to be good 4 years for strippers. I think that's what the sign is as well. But in his inaugural address, Biden addressed the 4 cascading crises he will face during his presidency. Of course, ankle pain, dry mouth, teleprompter reading, and loss of sense of smell of children's hair. Okay, come on. Come on. That's for the one Trump supporter tuning in somewhere. Am I right? He may still have one. Of course, Trump did leave a letter behind for Biden, as per usual, as for any outgoing president. And who knows, maybe next time he'll learn the rest of the alphabet. But of course, you know, that wasn't the only thing going on this week. There was a lot of other news stories that were eclipsed by the inauguration, and we shouldn't forget about those. I don't know if you know this, but rapper DaBaby was arrested in Los Angeles for gun possession. Yeah, which is not cool. But the awesome thing about this is, for once, we can finally say out loud, "Who gave DaBaby a gun?" That is pretty cool. Great week for rappers, as usual. Rapper Bow Wow, make some noise. Any Bow Wow fans? Here, all right, cool. One person. Rapper Bow Wow attended a crowded Houston nightclub, and he wasn't wearing a mask. So he later apologized, which I am, for one, appalled that he didn't apologize for his music first. Yeah, woof, that's rough. Am I right, Bow Wow? Woof, everybody, woof, woof. I hope my lighting's good. I have a little bit of a shadow over here, I'm aware, and then I have a very awkward spotlight right here, which makes me a little bit too lit. So just letting you know, this is a low-budget show. I mean, there's a cat looking at you more than I am right now. Really exciting things coming up. HBO is doing a Sex and the City reboot. Yeah, or should I say reproduction? But it is a reboot of Sex and the City with the same exact cast. So now it's going to be called Menopause in the Suburbs. Okay. You think that joke's bad? Wait till this next one comes. In other news, a gender-neutral playing cards deck was created, which is awesome. It's a new type of gender-neutral playing cards that's been created with a king, queen, and jack, which are replaced by gold, silver, and bronze. So no gender. And well, the cool thing about this is now poker will be called Poke Them. Okay, all right. The door is that way. Okay, you gotta cross me first. But yeah, you probably heard the news. Elon Musk is now the richest man on the planet. Yep, nobody's happy about that, but don't worry, because soon he'll be the poorest man on Mars. Okay. I got your back, Bezos. Most interesting story of the week, in my opinion. Actor Bruce Willis, yippee-ki-yo, Bruce Willis, was caught refusing to wear a mask at Rite Aid in LA. First of all, what the fuck is Bruce Willis doing at Rite Aid? Can he have someone go for him? But unfortunately, he later found out that he did contract COVID. He knew it when he lost his sixth sense. Just kidding. I'm kidding. He didn't get COVID. He's actually been dead this whole time. But of course, there's some positive news this week. So there was a mix-up at a Canadian grocery store. It was supposed to receive a shipment of bananas, but instead it received 24 kilos of cocaine. Talk about a lucky mix-up, right? But yeah, so they were supposed to get the bananas, and they got 24 kilos of cocaine. But meanwhile, somewhere in Colombia, there's a bunch of drug lords who are rich in potassium. Way to take a risque topic and make a good old clean family fun. Am I right? R.I.P. Queen. It's the Queen. So of course, the best news for most people, I think, would agree that the far-right friendly social media app Parler has been officially taken offline from Amazon server. It's gone. Because you know what they say, Third Reich and you're out. Okay. Oh man, that was my favorite. You should really be laughing. We have such an amazing show for you tonight. I'm so excited to be doing this with you, and I'm so thankful for all of those of you who actually believed in this show. And you're like, oh, it's just Sammy? Okay, we'll go. That's why I put my head on the flyer 3 times, just in case you thought it might be somebody else too. But we do have an amazing a group of guests tonight. We have special guest Jacob Williams in the house. Make some noise. Now Colbert, AGT, and then we have a special musical guest. Give it up for Allie Lou. Come on now.
Yay.
Thank you. And of course, this is a late night style talk show, and we are on Zoom, so obviously it's a little bit different. There's some kind of things that we do have to go over, just so everybody knows. I hate to do this typical laundry list thing, but because we are on Zoom, and we do want to hear your laughter, but we don't want to hear your background noise. So if there's any kind of distractions going on behind you, please keep them at a minimal. Be in a quiet location if you can. That would be great. Was that a toilet flushing? Who was that?
Oh yeah, sorry, I had to go to the bathroom real quick. My bad. I'm good though. Don't worry about me. I'm good, Sammy. Keep going.
All right, man. Just keep hitting the bong and do it quietly, please. All right. Whatever, man. You gotta love your fans, whoever they are, right? So please remain in a quiet location. Keep background noise to a minimal. We do want to hear your laughter, and we do want to. Are you? Excuse? Is that a blender?
What? Yeah. I mean, I like to watch, margaritas for the show, man. It's Friday night, Sammy.
We started 20 minutes late so you could make your margaritas, man. Can you just chill out? Margarita hour is over now. Okay.
My bad, Sammy. Won't happen again.
Okay, Michael Scheckler. Thanks, Michael Scheckler. Anyways, so as I was saying, just please keep the noise down, and let me join the show. We want to hear. So, Michael. Hey, Michael, are you playing the bass?
Sorry. I didn't want to get a couple licks in. I thought we were grooving, Sammy.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into the groove, but I don't need the Seinfeld lick right now. This is a different show.
Won't happen again.
Just please, no more noises, okay?
All right.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So, anyways, just be in a quiet place, and if you aren't once in a place, turn your mic on. Turn mic on. So there's Zoom has a little thing where you see the mic and turn mic on if you're in a quiet location. And just note that you're on camera so we can see you.
You said turn mic on, right? I'm turned on, man.
Not Michael. Not turn Michael on. Oh my God. Is that Marvin Gaye? Right. Anyways. Well, you know what? Just have fun. Michael Scheckler's having fun. So be like Michael Scheckler, have some fun tonight, okay? So that said, are we all familiar with the rules?
Yeah.
I promise you that wasn't staged. Okay, come on. There is at least one really stoned person who was like, got me. But we have such a great show tonight. I'm excited to bring your first guest here to the stage. He was a semifinalist in America's Got Talent Season 7. He was a cast member of MTV's Wild and Out, and you can now catch his comedy special online called Unemotional Roller Coaster. Everybody give it up for our dear friend, Jacob Williams.
Oh, thank you so much. Good to be here.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. So, you're promoting your special. That's awesome. It just came out like a month ago, right?
Yeah, it just came out. A few people have watched it online, or it might have just been my parents watching it a few times. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to have it out there, and it's been really fun. Yeah.
How did it feel it's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube, and then the album version's on Spotify and places like that. Yeah, I just decided to self-produce the special version with video and put it out there.
So YouTube reached out to you personally, or did they upload it for you?
I wish. I just put it on there. Everyone else said no, so I was like, I just want people to see it, so I just put it on there for free, and just hope people will check it out.
I've seen it. I've watched it. It's amazing. Jacob's been an amazing comedian ever since I first met him. We met doing America's Got Talent together in 2012, season 7. We were on the same exact audition day. Do you remember that, Jacob?
Yeah, in Vegas, I believe. It was in St. Louis first. Yeah, so we had both rounds together. St. Louis was crazy, and then Vegas was weird because there was no audience.
You're right.
It was a lot like doing comedy in the pandemic.
So how does it feel from doing Colbert to doing a Zoom show in front of 44 people?
It's very similar, I guess. But no, yeah, I'm still getting used to Zoom. I've been doing a lot of shows on here, a lot of shows in parks, doing some of the drive-in shows, where I did a drive-in show where like it was like too noisy in the neighborhood for cars to even honk, so they just had to flash their lights to like indicate if they were laughing. So it's been a lot of weird experiences like that, but yeah, how about you? I don't know, how about you? How's everything going?
It's going fine. I mean, obviously I ran out of options, so I'm here. Doing thank you, Allison. Doing that's the cool thing about doing interviews, is you have to keep it in floating speaker mode so that whoever's loudest gets seen. So we know if you're laughing, we're clocking them in. So no, things are going fine for me. I'm just out here. I'm actually in my parents. It's not even a basement really, because it's just like 2 steps down. You know what I mean? It's not quite a basement. It's like almost there. You know, it's like I'm not in hell. I'm like a couple steps above. Like I'm doing better than the guy in hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I am in a similar place. I call it like a 1-plate walk down. So yeah.
So Jacob, I believe you've been doing comedy for about the same. I probably started a little bit before you, but how long have you been doing comedy? Like, when was it that you first told your parents you were going to disappoint them like forever?
I mean, I've been telling them that way before I did comedy, but I guess I started a little over 13 years ago now. I started like September 2007, and at the beginning of college, and then kind of stuck with it after that.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's a long time. I started in June of 2007. So I mean, back in my day in June, July, and August of 2007, we learned a lot about comedy. Some things you don't know, Jacob.
Yeah, a lot changed in those 3 months, I think.
Yeah, those were 3 big months. We learned a lot from Cat Williams at the time. But thank you, Ali. But yeah, and then since you've done so many things, so like, how is it like every holiday season to explain to what your relatives what Wild and Out is? How's that?
Yeah, Wild Out's been fun. I actually did a Zoom show one time where someone accidentally unmuted and he didn't realize it, and his friend's like, "What are you watching?" He's like, "Oh, it's the corny white guy from Wild and Out." So I just had to be like, "Hey, the corny white guy from Wild and Out can hear you right now." So it was like a YouTube comment live or something. But But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's been good.
That's a great second album title for sure.
I'll definitely write it down.
Now, Jacob, I will say one of the things that I've always admired about you, and I learned this about you right off the bat, is that you are very good at constructing sets. You're very good at making your jokes very lean. I actually didn't know it right off the bat. I just remember we did America's Got Talent together, and you did it first. You went down, you came up first, and I was like, how was it? You were like, they were amazing, and then I went down and they were horrible. So I was like, okay, you obviously did a lot better than me. And then later I saw your set when they aired it. I was like, wow, those jokes are so tight. You just got to the point right away. If you had to share with people, aspiring writers, anything about your process, what would you tell them?
Oh, sure. Well, that's very kind. And yeah, I guess, I don't know. I think I'm kind of a slow learner, but I just try to like write and try stuff on stage. I think that's all any of us can do. And yeah, I always love watching your stuff as well, which is always well written, and you have I feel like way more stage presence than me, which I'm jealous of. We did a co-headlining show years ago in Chicago at the Laugh Factory, and I remember I had to follow you, and it was like so hard because you had like so many punchlines plus that like amazing high energy delivery and everything. So
yeah, I actually had 24 kilos of cocaine. It was delivered to
I had a lot of cocaine. That's why I'm so
awesome.
high.
I mean, and just to reiterate, I learned a lot about leaning out jokes from you. I really wasn't like that until I saw you. And Tom Cotter was the year that we did AGT, right? And he won. And I saw.
Oh, yeah, it was amazing, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, AGT is a really, it's America's Got Talent. It's a big show, and they're very, very friendly to all the contestants. They make you sit with 5-year-olds all day, and then they bring you out to basically execute you publicly. So they brought the 3 people who were going to be axed, the 3 comedians who weren't going to make it on stage all at once, but they didn't tell us if we were the ones who were making it or not. So they brought us all on stage, and they were like being super nice. They're like, "Congrats, guys, congrats." And they're like, "You didn't make it." We're like, "Oh, thanks. That was really nice." And then they shoved the cameras in the face. But Jacob and Tom Cotter were the ones who moved on, and I observed from their sets both very, very lean jokes again. So that's jokes that have been working out for a very long time.
I moved on, so I earned the opportunity to bomb in front of a lot of people on my last round. I didn't do well on my last round, but
everybody go watch Jacob's last round and you be the judge.
Please don't watch. There were actual judges already, and they said it was bad. So because end of the day, we both lost to some dogs that year. That's true. The dogs beat us all. Yeah, I can't.
So we're gonna play a little game right now, so the audience can, we've been kind of reminiscing, going down memory lane, but we need to share this a little bit more with the audience. So let's play a game called America's Got Judgment. We're gonna show you some clips of the talent that year that went a little further than us, and you all can tell us what you think, if you think that was fair. Just based off, obviously you didn't see our sets, but just imagine we were as funny or not as funny as we are right now. So let's roll some of that footage, shall we?
Even though I already got eliminated, I'm still nervous. I'm gonna get kicked.
Oh. Well, okay.
Okay, that guy definitely should have beat me for sure. I feel like dancing, like that's something that can work like in any place, like any language. Like a lot of my jokes don't even work in English, so.
But I will say though, I remember Turf from when we did it. That was like his finals or like his semifinals performance, but he did like way crazier stuff in like the preliminary rounds. He was a contortionist, right? So I think the reason he didn't win is because he did the crazy stuff up top. So
yeah, I remember like he did a backflip and I flipped off the judges when I got eliminated. So it was very interesting.
He did the good stuff first, and then he saved his B jokes for the end. But I did the opposite, and that's why I didn't make it. So, but yeah, okay. So Turf, who else we got?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's where they stopped.
That was the whole performance. I just...
That guy was crazy though, right? He made his own musical instruments that like covered the whole room. Were you there for any of his performances?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I saw that clip where he's playing that woman like she's an instrument. I was almost gonna audition with something like that, but I don't want to objectify women, so I decided to go in a different direction.
We both that's the road we both took, and that's why we lost. Fucking 2000.
We took the high road. And
yeah. 2012 was such a backward time. But that I thought that guy was gonna win. I thought his act was the most like blow away act, but in fact he did not win. I believe we have the clip of the winners, correct?
Yeah, the tough part was you only have 90 seconds, and it took more than that just to set up the instrument, which spreads throughout the theater. So
yeah. It took 90 days to take it down as second place.
From New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was first going out to do AGT, and somebody was like, "Sammy, aren't your jokes like too smart for AGT?" And I was like, "No, man, America is like smarter if you treat them smarter." And then I watched Sharon Osbourne's reaction to the dogs, and I was like, "All right."
Yeah, it's so hard to compete with. That kind of shows how expensive New York is too. That like even if you're a dog, you still have to learn how to do like a car wheel to afford to live there.
Those dogs, some of those dogs have better haircuts than us, man.
Yeah, well they have $1 million. So they earn.
So
what they spend the money on.
That was essentially your first big break, right? AGT 2012 kind of catapulted you to the next level.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah, that was the biggest thing I'd done at the time, and maybe still. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was very surreal to do that for sure.
Well, you've come a long way since, and your album is now out, which is called, again, Unemotional Roller Coaster, which is shocking to everybody because we know that you're a very kind of manic guy.
I know. It doesn't make sense to me either. I just went with it.
If you had to like sell us your album like in like a log line or like a pitch, what would you say?
Well, if I had to sell it to you, I would pull up an iTunes screen and ask you to click the purchase button. But no, it's just me telling jokes. I'm terrible at selling things. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, it's I've spent like 13 years on it. I'm proud of it. I was a little nervous because one of the tapings there was a leak in the building where you could hear rain. So I thought it was gonna be like an album to help people fall asleep at night between my voice. But no, the first taping went well, and it's from that mostly. And the crowd was so much fun. So yeah, I'm very proud of it and how it came out. Patrick Holbert did a great job like shooting it with a bunch of angles and editing it as well. So New York Comedy Club was such a great place to record them. I did tape it before the pandemic. It wasn't like a super spreader event or anything.
Yeah, seriously. I heard 90 people died after he taped his own.
It was unrelated to COVID though. They walked out of the comedy club and got hit by a train. But yeah. No, I'm super happy with it. I hope people will check it out. It's free on YouTube, free on Pandora to hear the whole thing, I think. And on SiriusXM on Laugh USA and stuff, they play like a clean version of it. So yeah, please check it out.
We definitely will. Now let's go ahead and play some games together because that's what we have you here for. And this first game we're gonna play is called Two Truths and a Peninsula Lie. All right.
Okay.
It is a game where we're going to be given 3 headlines, and 2 of them actually happened in Florida, and 1 of them is made up, and we have to guess. And I don't know what they are either. We're going to be playing.
This is going to be hard. All right.
Yeah. So let's toss it over to Keith, who's going to give us the headlines. By the way, it's Keith's birthday, everybody. Give it up for our man Keith.
Happy birthday!
Aquarians in the house. Hey, all right.
Yes. Thank you all. So Sammy and Jacob, as you said, I have 3 headlines for you. 1 of them will be a lie. 2 of them will be true. So I'm going to read those for you. You all have 3 questions that you can ask me regarding the headlines to get a little bit more information, and then you'll choose. So the first headline would be Florida man Florida man bitten by baby alligator in meth deal gone wrong.
Sounds legit.
Come on, you don't make that up.
All right. Our second headline: Florida man claims to be the first person in the world to vape semen.
Oh, whoa. Actually, I'm kind of conflicted already.
Wow.
All right.
Fake.
And our third headline: Florida man stabs tourists outside of SeaWorld despite not having arms.
All right. Oh my God, this is a good game. So Jacob, would you have any follow-up questions?
Yeah, I'm a little suspicious. The fact that this happened outside SeaWorld and he had no arms, I think it was maybe like a dolphin pretending to be a man, like maybe in disguise. He was holding the knife with his flippers. I don't know. He was mad about SeaWorld because of the documentary, maybe all the horrible things we found out about them. I don't know.
Well, I'll give you a bit of information. This may help or may not help. The guy was homeless and he was a street artist.
Yeah, how do you feel now, Jacob? Jeez.
I feel like that dolphin needs a home, and
I wouldn't give him money for spending it all on blowhole, if you know what I mean. Okay. Anyways, so all right, I got a question about the vaping semen. So the headline was Florida. Can you repeat the headline for me real quick? Just so I have it.
Florida man claims to be the first person in the world to vape semen. So he's not even sure if he's the first, but he claims it.
Has this individual previously done anything else with semen, and that is both as a world record or in his personal life that we know of?
I'm hoping he's ejaculated it himself. I'm hoping he's, but I don't have proof of that. A bit of information that I do have: he was paid $68 for the stunt.
68. Wow, he really. I mean, God, I would have done it for 33. Okay, $68. I mean, in Florida, that's a lot of money. That's enough. I believe that's enough to buy a studio apartment in Florida.
One more, he could have 69 the semen. Oh, sorry.
I know, right? I know. I was waiting for somebody. That's why these are live on Zoom. Completely joke yourself. Jacob, do you have a final question?
Sure. Yeah, I'm wondering if anyone's already bought the rights to like a Breaking Bad spinoff about this alligator that was involved in the meth deal, because like that could be a fun show.
Not as of yet, no. There's been no word of that.
All right, I gotta look into that right after that.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put our guesses in. I'm going to go ahead and say that the alligator one happened in Florida. That the SeaWorld one happened in Florida, but the semen thing is made up.
And yeah, those all definitely sound real for Florida, so this is tough. But yeah, I guess I'll say maybe the SeaWorld one is made up.
Okay, well, the two real ones, I'll name those first. The two real ones. Florida man stabs tourists outside of SeaWorld despite not having any arms. It's actually a real story.
Wow.
This guy, he painted and he was very good with his feet. So he was a street artist with his feet. He happened to pick up a knife with his feet and stab a tourist in the arm. The second truth is the Florida man claiming to be the first person to smoke semen.
Damn! Oh, he did it!
The alligator one? That's the one? That's the that makes the
So the fake headline was the Florida man bitten by an alligator and the meth deal gone.
Wow.
The thing is though, that definitely has happened. You know, like,
yeah, you know what? It happens so often. It's not a headline there.
It's not a headline. They done paid me $68 to blow this semen smoke. Yeah, well, that's great. Well, you know, two truths and a peninsula, everybody. Thanks for playing the game. Let's move on to the next one. So Jacob, did you know there's over 1,600 people in the U.S. named Jacob Williams?
Wow. I didn't know that. Although I will say, I know there's another one. I have known that there's a lot of them, but there's one that is actually like writing sketches at UCB. So sometimes someone will be like, I liked your sketch. And I have to be like, that was a different Jacob Williams in the same.
Check out my comedy special.
Yeah.
Maybe you could get him to write for you, and that would be that way you could always say it's your joke.
That's true. Yeah, maybe we'll team up someday, and we'll be the two Jacob Williams. I don't know.
Okay, so speaking of many Jacob Williamses, we're going to play a little game with the audience where you're going to tell us if this tweet really was from the Jacob Williams with us right now. But first, I think we have the Urban Dictionary ready. Let's all right. Look at that. Yes. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to read that. But okay, so now we're going to play a game with the audience. You're going to tell us if the tweet is actually from the Jacob Williams with us today or from another Jacob Williams.
I guess I probably shouldn't guess because this might be easier for me.
Well, you may not even remember tweeting some of it, too, so that you're a part of the game now. So
that's true. I drank a lot and blacked out a lot in my 20s, so I might not remember everything I tweeted.
All right, so let's see the first tweet. Okay, Jacob Williams, wish me luck. Tomorrow I'll be using the distraction of Cyberpunk combined with a significant amount of junk food to finally kick my nicotine addiction. Please ignore any angry or ranting tweets over the next 3 to 4 days. All right, come on, y'all. Let us know in the chat or let us know if this is the real Jacob Williams. Yay or nay?
I think so.
Okay, we see some thumbs down.
Nay.
Yeah.
By the way, the Jacob Williams with us today is not necessarily the Jacob Williams I knew 7 years ago. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. Okay.
Like I said, I met him in the back of AGT. He was pounding a cigarette. So, okay, this one is fake, everybody. It is fake. It is not real. It's not the real.
I like how many people were like, yeah, that's definitely him playing video games.
Matt Champagne thought it was him. See, there you go. All right, next one. Let's see it. Okay, Jacob Williams. I didn't realize how white I am until I found out a playlist I enjoyed listening to today called Panera Bread.
That's real for sure.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real. It's real, but is it from? All of these are real tweets. Sorry, I need to clarify. All of these are real tweets. Is it from the Jacob Williams here with us today?
Yes.
Now remember, there is a Jacob Williams at UCB who's a really good writer. Okay. Be too sure of yourselves. Cameron's yes. Corey says no. Jacob, do you have anything to chime in?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes only because I remember tweeting this a couple days ago. I have an advantage here, but that's a real playlist on Spotify. That was just a true story that I tweeted, basically.
Panera Bread vibes, everybody. Check out his remix, Chipotle. All right. Okay, next one. I still can't believe this is actually happening. If any of y'all are around in the next year, you've got to come to this concert. I mean, it's Dudamel.
No.
I want that to be real.
If you want it to be real, it's real. Come on, everybody. You got to believe in what you want. Create the reality you want. Is this the Jacob Williams with us today, Gustavo?
Nah.
He says no. Come on, it's Dudamel.
Nah. You don't get excited about Duval.
All right. It's not the Jacob Williams today, but I have a hunch that it's the UCB Jacob Williams. So.
Yeah, if I had tweeted this, I would have just said, like, the concert was great, but I forgot where I parked. Dudamel, where's my car?
Yes, thank you.
Dudamel is the great thing to listen to when you're writing sketches. Really gets you in the zone. If you put Dudamel on your playlist, it becomes Panera Bread Vibes, by the way. So, next, final tweet, everybody. The final tweet from Jacob Williams. It is, I see the sun at night. I'm real different. Now, remember, this one thing I want you to keep in mind, Jacob Williams, amazing comedy writer, but hey, we all start somewhere, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Matt says no. Corey says yes. Jacob, do you remember this one?
I don't. I would hope that I would have done some grammar checking before I posted it.
It is not the Jacob Williams.
I realize though I do look like someone that'd be really into like stargazing and telescopes and things. And I try to figure out how to do that. But I was sitting down one time and this lady came up to me and she's like, "Is Mars visible tonight?" And I was like, "I don't know." And she seemed really disappointed. Like I just looked like I should know that, even though I was a stranger. But yeah.
Well, anybody can see the sun at night if they have Google. So, all right. Well, there we go, audience. You did pretty well. You guessed the Jacob Williams game. Now, we have a gift for you, and Jacob, I'm sure you're going to love this one. Now, Jacob, how many years were you on Wild 'N Out for?
Oh, I joined in 2013. I think I did about 9 seasons. But yeah, I guess 7 or 8 years, something like that.
Wow. Cool. And for those of you not familiar with the show, it's like basically like freestyle rap battles, right? You clown each other doing like freestyle raps, or I mean, you don't have to tell us if they're pre-written or not, but some of them are, I'm assuming.
It's you know, I just get up there and talk whatever comes to mind.
Okay, fair enough. Well, we're gonna play a game called Wild and In. All right.
All right.
Because everybody's at home, and here at Zoom we have this beautiful. Here at Zoom, I'm working here at Zoom now. We have this beautiful thing called Gallery View, where we can see into everybody's home, so we can actually, make fun of them based on what we see in their apartment. Jacob, are you up for this fun little improv game?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would be nervous about this. That's why I put on the fake background, because I'm embarrassed about what my apartment looks like.
Well, no worries at all. I don't think anybody's going to fire back at you, but we'll play a little game. We'll just pass it back and forth, do one person at a time, do a couple rounds. Can we get the music going, DJ? Okay, yeah. I'm feeling that. Yeah. Okay, Canada represent. Can we look at Canada represent? Make some noise, eh? Yeah. Bianca Red. Yeah, red, white, and blue. Got the stars and stripes. Next president. Could it be you? Yeah. I see a little Yoda in the background looking like a gremlin. Yeah, put some water on it, and then it'll be full of hemoglobin that doesn't rot. I'm talking about science. Homer and Marge doing some away with the fishes. Didn't want to watch attentively during the freestyle rap part. Had to treat this like an interlude. Well, you just broke my fat heart. Come on now. I'm all heartbroken, but now you got the Raiders, and I'm outspoken. That's right. Yes. Thanks for coming to the couch. I love you too. Coming to each one of our shows, even though it's ouch every time. Yeah. And they left to the kitchen where it's safe, because these rhymes, there ain't no safe space for these. That's right. Nothing rhymes with that. Yeah. With the red cap. That's right. Thanks for showing face and doing the dishes at the same time, because we all know nothing goes better than dishes with a good rhyme. All right, that's the best.
Hey.
Come on. All right, Jacob's the pro. Jacob, Wild and In, here we go.
All right, you have a Star Wars shirt on, which I think is a cool version. But between Mary, the statue behind you, and you, it looks like there's 2 versions.
Let me get Aaron. Let me pull Aaron up. Come on, Aaron. Too happy. Here we go.
Okay. All right. Look, I really don't want to rap at all, but you look like someone on the news that stole all those pictures from the Capitol.
Oh.
It's in HD. Come on, everybody, please.
Oh, all right. Hey, Aaron. Look, I hope that you don't get upset. But the most tragic thing of the last 2 years is probably your haircut. All right, look, you seem like you cigarette smoke and have some ash. If anyone's looking for Trump's tax returns, they're probably hiding in Aaron's mustache.
Everybody, including Aaron, sorry about all these rhymes, especially for good, hard-working Americans like Aaron, putting on their jeans one arm at a time. Give me some time. All right, thank you so much. All right, so give it up for Wildin and everybody. Give it up for Jacob Williams or Jacob, by the way, and we can catch the special on YouTube, right? And Spotify?
Oh yeah, it's on YouTube, and then pretty much any music platform. It's on Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Napster. It's all over. So.
It's on Napster.
It's true, actually. Yeah, but yeah, it's wherever you want to listen.
MySpace.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jacob. One more time for Jacob Williams, everybody.
Woo!
So much.
Anyways, this next performer is amazing. The first time I saw her, I was instantly starstruck. I love having her on all my shows, and she was so gracious to be the musical guest on our very first show. So everybody give it up for our dear friend, Allie Lou.
Yeah.
Woo! You guys might have seen me smoking a joint earlier. I wish it was because I'm cool. I'm not a cool person. I did a podcast where we were supposed to talk about our favorite hip hop album, and I chose Hamilton.
Yeah.
Not great. Unfortunately, I smoke weed not to be cool. It's purely medicinal. I've got really bad anxiety. Anyone else out there? Yeah, scream into your pillow for me. Let's hear it. I have the kind of anxiety that's not very cute, not like the white women in overalls who play ukuleles and so cute. I got real bad, like life-altering anxiety, the kind where if you invite me to your home and say make yourself at home, I just take all your cheese and eat it in the bathtub crying. I wrote this little ditty about my anxiety. May I share it with you?
Yeah.
Everyone can hear?
Yes.
Crying in the shower, fully clothed and wearing shoes. 'Cause it takes me over an hour to pick up on social cues. I say yes to whoever, so I don't feel left behind. But why is everyone's anxiety cuter than mine? I have a friend named Molly who gets anxious just like me. She says to calm her down, she makes a piping cup of tea. Oh, so cute. So while I tear my hair out and pick the scabs off of my knees, I wish I were like Molly and had cute anxieties. It's not the kind that goes away by petting someone's dog, but it is the kind that makes it hard for me to do my job. Breathing doesn't help. Please don't tell me what to do. You're lucky that I smoke weed, or else I'd go ape shit on you. Sorry for the outburst. Please don't take it personally, 'cause this is who I am, and not just periodically. I guess I should be grateful. Maybe try meditating one more time. But why is everyone's anxiety cuter than mine? Fuck! Why is everyone's anxiety? Why is everyone's anxiety Sammy. This has been a blast.
Oh, my pleasure. Give it up one more time for Allie Lou.
Woo!
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to the very first So Happy Hour. Did you have fun tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks. So for the regulars who come to all of our KO comedy shows, something different. We're just trying to change it up. So we're going to be doing more of these. If you like it and you had a good time, or you like certain things about it, or you didn't like certain things about it, like I hate that Floridian game, just let us know what you like, what you didn't, because this is all an experiment right now, but we're going to keep it going if you like it. And seriously, I wasn't even expecting 43 people. I mean, I know it was 44, but fuck that one person. I wasn't expecting 43. So honestly, this was a huge success in my book. So once again, thank you so much. Give it up for our guests one more time: Jacob Williams, Allie Lou, our host, our hype man, Matt Champagne. And we'll put their Venmos in the chat if you want to tip them or something. They came to do the show for free. But again, thank you so much. Let's give it up for yourselves for coming out and supporting live comedy. Good night. And for those of you who want more comedy, see you in about 50 minutes. Roll credits. All right, I hate to point this out. Like in the background, you have like something hanging. It's like a jacket or something. But from this angle, it looks like a Confederate flag. So
It does. I was really. It's my roommate's Tennessee flag, which looks so much like the Confederate flag. And there's stars on it too, which I really tried to hide.
Welcome to So Happy Hour! And now, your host, Sammy Obeid.
Thank you for joining. As you know, this is a very fun show. We have an amazing guest tonight. We have an amazing musical act. Sit tight. Enjoy yourselves. You all know it was a crazy week as normal. Sad news, I know Sha'Carri Richardson will not be allowed to compete this year in Japan. I totally empathize with Richardson. I, too, need to be high to enjoy the Olympics. So can somebody pass me that torch? Come on. Come on. Jeff Bezos stepped down as CEO of Amazon. He did it so that he could spend more time with his beautiful money. Speaking of money, Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton got married.
Really?
Yeah. Will they have problems? No doubt. I don't know if you heard this. This is kind of an inspiring story. After discovering that New Orleans had no planned 4th of July fireworks, Will Smith stepped in and covered the bill. Yeah, in what many pets are considering the worst possible Independence Day sequel. Pope Francis had intestinal surgery this week in which he had half of his colon removed. Semicolon, he's doing okay. This is kind of sad. A skydiver was killed in a freak accident. Experts have no clue what's wrong, but it may have something to do with jumping out of a moving plane. This was very interesting. Investigators found a fully assembled Lego Capitol building at one of the January 6th insurgents' homes. Yes, adding credence to the theory that these insurgents are not sexually active. A fully assembled Lego Capitol building. My God. Yeah, and you may have heard the New York City hotel industry is in economic depression, which is measured by each hotel bed's lack of semen. Thanks, folks. This is a family-friendly show.
It was.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. Sorry. Hide your pets. Thanks.
Yeah, bro. That shit was fire.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Whoa.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah. Can I help you?
Bro, I'm from the Delta variant house. I help myself, dog.
Oh, okay. I see. You're in a frat, and they're the virus that's been causing the whole resurgence, right?
Yeah, dog. Fucking those are my boys. You know, the fucking Scurvy D, Fluey Louie, Mumpy Steve, my boy D Rhea, fucking Doug Ebola, No Tasting Rich, Skinny Thieves, fucking Clamids, clap clap. Yo, we out here, boy. We're blowing up like the 4th of July. Cough, cough.
Let me guess. Diarrhea is pronounced diarrhea. Is that the?
Yeah, man. This fucking runs.
Okay. Yeah, man. Could you just not? I mean, we're having a show here, so.
Bro, I'm not just gonna not fucking celebrate Independence Day. That's my fucking freedom. No mask, no social distancing, and those contests where you fucking soak a watermelon in Everclear and then you and your sickest bros spit the seeds into each other's mouths from varying distances.
That's not a game.
My dude, you never played Spitsy Seed? You gotta come to one of our parties.
I don't think so. I actually already had COVID. I did not enjoy it.
Bro, you had that first gen swag. You gotta come to a Delta variant joint. Fucking face down, lungs up. That's the way we cuff shit up.
Dude, you're killing me.
Now you're getting it, bro. These have been out for a minute. I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
My dude, I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying?
No. Look, what do you? I think the cops are coming to break up your party, bro.
Yes, we everywhere. We out here. We in this.
What are you trying to accomplish here?
Fucking epic party, bro. My guy Pinoms is spinning. We're gonna wreck shit, bro. Just fucking tear it up.
Bro, but if you tear it up completely, you can no longer party here. You know what I mean? You got to have a place to host.
Yeah, bro. Fucking whoa. You know, fucking, I never looked at it like that, man.
Are you shotgunning?
Trying to figure out how to drink.
That's some thought-provoking shit, my dude. Yo, we just wanted to have an epic party, but we hadn't considered the harm we might be causing.
Yeah, so maybe you can tone it down a little bit?
Sure, dog. Right after I butt chug some Bacardi and these bronchioles. DDV, woo!
Okay, that's the opposite of toning down. That's the opposite. Yeah.
Hey, look, for real. You want me to tone it down, then everybody's got to do a shot. I'll take any shot as long as it's not Pfizer. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
But we all know that not everybody's going to take a shot because Flanagan's a bitch. Yo, I gotta go stick my dick in a punch bowl. Peace out. Delta variant. All
right, everybody, give it up for the Delta variant, and please wash your computer screens and eyeballs. Thank you. I'm sorry, we tend to get hacked. We tend to get hacked a lot of these shows. It would have heightened antivirus security, but we don't by now. Thanks, McAfee. We have an amazing guest for you tonight. I've been a fan of this guy's for a while. We're very lucky to have him. Everybody welcome Karan Menon! He's there. What's up?
What's up?
How's it going, brother?
Pretty good. This is an amazing show. This is what I had no idea. This guy. Did that guy say butt fuck your bronchioles? Is that what he said?
We have the most talented writers on staff. Dude, thanks so much for being here. And sorry to ask, I know I should know this by now, but I just want to make sure that I hit your name correctly. Do you go by Karan?
Karan.
That's what
I'm not even completely sure, but it's, yeah.
And is it Menon?
Menon.
Dude. Fuck, bro. Menon. All right.
Always get you.
Classic, dude. All right. Well, good to finally know you like that, man.
Yeah. Good to know you as. Is it Obeid? Is that?
It's Obeid. Yeah.
Obeid. Okay.
I don't know. fuck, I'm not sure. They didn't tell me in the manual either.
Yeah, they don't tell you much. They just send you
You
out.
need to have the brown guy names manual, right?
Yeah, like a dictionary or something.
Yeah. Bro, thank you so much for attending this program here. I know you're in LA. You're out doing live shows again. How's it feeling?
It's amazing. I mean, we've been doing like outdoor comedy shows and stuff over like the past few months, but finally like indoor shows are happening, and it's like how it used to be, like, which is very like no like helicopters over your head like when you're performing. So very nice, yeah.
That's awesome, man. How long you been doing stand up now for?
For like 2.5 years.
Oh, dude, and you're already, yeah, man, you're already really, really big on social media. Yeah, you are the woke king of TikTok, and
they call me.
That's the thing. I'm sure. Who dubbed you that first? Like, what is that? Something like somebody just like comments on, or is it you got enough comments that said it?
It was like one comment, and then I was like, I need to make this a thing. So then I just started saying it. I was the main person making it a thing, but yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, hey, it just took one spark. Turns out that spark was a bot, but who gives a shit?
Yeah, it might have been. It might have been.
Dude, your shit is legitimately woke. I mean, I'm so blown away by all your pieces because you certainly have to put. I mean, you're obviously a smart guy, but you certainly have to put a lot of research into each one of those, right?
Yeah, it's a ton of I mean, for the people who don't know, I guess like a lot of the stuff I make is like comedy based on like what's happening in the news, kind of, but like sketches. And so like a lot, especially last summer when I started, there was a ton of like very sensitive topics to talk about. So you need to make sure what you're saying is like well researched, or you're gonna get like taken apart basically. So I had to I was actually like, it was more out of fear than anything else. I was like, I need to get this right. And then that research took the most time, honestly, in the writing, and then filming and editing video like TikToks is not that hard, but it was mainly the research that.
That's awesome, man. But let me just reassure you, you don't have to be afraid of not knowing what you're talking about on social media. There's a lot of people who do it, and there seem to be.
It's true.
So just maybe relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Make up some fake news. I wouldn't know the difference. No, but that's.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I mean that's really impressive. I mean, do you ever go into a topic like you know literally nothing about it, like other than like the very surface stuff, and then you just basically do a whole comprehensive overview and then write your sketch from that?
Yeah, a lot of the times, like what's happened now is I'm at the point where people will DM me like whenever something bad happens in the world, and they'll be like, "Hey, do one on this."
Yeah.
And then if I like some things I know zero about, like I'll have to do like a huge deep dive into it and figure it out. Sometimes I worked with like lawyers who want me to like do videos on like legal doctrines that like aren't talked about but are like getting in the way of like accountability first, like so they'll give me like research sheets on this. I like talk to like lawyers about the law and like try to like gain some knowledge off them. But yeah, most of the time it's like I feel like most people like all these issues, like you hear them kind of like mentioned like at least once or twice, and they're like in the back of your head, and you know like maybe 2 things about it, but like not I'm like there, like I'm not like a well-read person. It's like when I pick something to read about, then I'll have to like basically put in the effort and then try to like condense that for everybody else, like in a funny way.
For sure. That's awesome, man. And sorry, I hate to point this out, like in the background you have like something hanging, it's like a jacket or something, but from this angle it looks like a Confederate flag. So
it does. It's my roommate's Tennessee flag, which looks so much like the Confederate flag. And there's stars on it too, which I really tried to hide.
Right.
But yeah, it's, you know, I'm not that man. It's I could show you, but yeah.
I love how blatantly Tennessee's flag, and then is it Alabama? I think it's Alabama's flag. It's just like a big X, you know, like they're literally just saying no to everything. You know?
I think Mississippi's was just like the Confederate flag, but just like in the corner. I think they recently decided to like remove it, but it was just like there. It was the whole time.
That's amazing, man. And you know, so like when you do these sketches, you know, please check out his stuff on TikTok and on Instagram. He posts them everywhere. But like you do conversations with yourself, which I find very difficult to record those because you have to match the momentum of yourself and the other scene But like to do that, it's almost like you have to do it back and forth. But you're wearing one outfit as one guy, and then you're wearing a different outfit. So I just want to be clear. Like, do you put the outfit on and you do all those shots first, or do you like keep switching outfits like 16 times?
Oh no, I do like all the lines for one person at a time. That would be insane. I think that would be a horrible way to do it. But, I mean, I've considered it, but yeah, I think for like writing, it actually like works better for me because like I don't like other people performing the things that I've written. Like I know exactly how I want something to go, so like I can say the lines how I want them to. I like have the idea of like how it's gonna go and like the momentum and everything. But if I left it up to like, if I had someone else film like the other lines, I don't think it would work as well.
Do you generally have somebody holding the camera, or are you normally just tripoding it?
It's like half and half. Sometimes I'll just like literally hold the camera like just like the phone, like just rotate it to my face. That's how I started out. But now I have like every once in a while I'll do videos where like someone will have like an actual camera and like do like zooms and stuff like that.
Dude, your camera person must be getting so smart.
Oh yeah, we have like the same mind now. Like we've been like doing all these videos together. It's like they know exactly where I went to like do the like hard zoom on the face and like what all that kind of stuff. So,
do you have a favorite topic you touched upon?
There's been a few. Like I think the first one I ever did was like it's still one of my favorites, which was like what gained me like some attention, which was the qualified immunity one. Which is like, for people who don't know, it's like kind of this like catch-22 where like you can't hold a police officer accountable for like violating your rights if there's not like a previous case where that a police officer did that same thing and got in trouble. But like if they've never gotten in trouble, then you'll never find a previous example of that. So like it just keeps going back and forth. And so I just made a video that was like that, like whatever that ridiculous part of that, like but like an analogy for that where it was just me slapping myself across the face like over and over again. And it was like a 30-second video, but I like that. I like that was like where I discovered that I could kind of like make things like simple and like the way I would want someone to explain it to me, basically. And that got like cited by like a federal judge, and that was like a few months later. It was like huge. Not that it like affected a court case or anything, but he just kind of like in the footnotes just like tagged me, and I was like, this is cool. So that was my favorite. Yeah,
that's awesome. Does anybody ever request more face slapping in your videos?
Yeah, unfortunately. It's a crowd favorite. I've actually like incorporated it into a lot more videos. It's like whenever you're trying to show like injustice, it's like a face slap is like the best way to represent it. Like in any like and it's all me. Like I'll go as hard as I want on myself, you know. And there, you know, like it's like one camera and I'll be like, and the other one I'll like really like, you know. I hope you understand what I'm trying to.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
So you're from Jersey originally, right?
I am, yeah. The dirty Jers.
That's what they call it?
Well, that's what some people call it, yeah.
Now, I've noticed this just from performing in Jersey. I could be entirely wrong, but people in Jersey tend to be pretty smart, like on average, just generally pretty intelligent people. Now, I say I could be wrong because I have seen Jersey Shore.
You have,
and you've been led to believe the opposite. And then you could say, well, there's smart people and there's not smart people. It's like it's everywhere. But it just seems like a lot of people I've met from Jersey or run into from Jersey are very smart. Do you think that's true, or just that I got lucky?
Well, yeah, I think it depends on where in New Jersey you live. I've never seen the Jersey Shore, but I mainly just out of like principle. Like I don't want to like have it like affect the way I view like the state. But I agree, there's a ton of, I mean, let's just say it, there's a ton of brown people in New Jersey. And a lot of and you know, a lot of like a lot of people in general. It's very like compact, so like wherever you go you'll meet a lot of smart people and a lot of dumb people, and you probably did get lucky. It depends on where you go, I think, in the area, but there's a lot of
I went to an engineering school.
yeah sorry, there's like traffic right where I live, but
you live in an intersection.
Yeah, I live. Yeah, I'm actually.
He's in the middle of an intersection holding a Tennessee flag.
Yeah.
So what would you say your big goal in entertainment is? Because I know you started comedy, you blew up on social media, but like, what's the dream for you?
The dream would be like to write on a TV show, I think. Or I mean, stand-up is like very fun. It takes way longer, I think, to get into breaking. Or it takes long to break into like writing for TV as well. But I would love to write for a show or like SNL would be like the top, but that's like I don't even like to think that far ahead. I just kind of like maybe think like a few years ahead at a time.
At a time. Are you? Let me ask you this: are you happy?
Am I That's a good question. Yeah, I think overall I'm happy. Like with where the fact that the things I'm doing are like kind of happening sooner than I thought they would. Which is cool. Like I'm in college right now, which is like
Wow, you're still in college?
Yeah, exactly. I was expecting like for at least for like stuff to happen like years after, and this isn't like things are happening exactly, but it is like something to build off of. So
yeah,
I'm happy about that. But it's also very stressful because I have to like balance the two.
Of course.
I have to like graduate.
I never know to be impressed, like if a successful comedian still in college, like they're so young and they're still doing it, or they're just like old and they're still in college and it's actually not to be proud of.
Yeah, I'm 55.
Where are you taking classes?
USC.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at South Central right now. That's why.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Well, that's cool. Are you up to play some games with us?
Let's do it, dude. What kind of games?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
Let's bring out our resident game show host, Aiden.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
All right. So, Karan, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. I never know really how much banter to do.
Not enough. More. You need more. 5 more minutes.
So, what's with that Confederate thing, man? All right. So, I'm glad you're doing good. So, we're gonna play a game here, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We were lazy, and you're gonna have to do our job for us. This last 4th of July, all the writers, we were very lazy and a little drunk, and we didn't write a game. But we did get some good titles for games, and now it's up to you to figure out what our game titles should be based on the titles I'm going to give you. And you just describe what you think the game is, the rules, how you win. And if you guess correctly, whoever guesses correctly for the most of them wins the game. So let's go on to the first game title. Wheel of Misfortune. What do you think this game is? Karan, you can go first.
Well, it sounds like you spin a wheel and all the options are bad things that could happen to you. And then maybe there's a guessing a phrase component, but it's a very bad phrase, maybe. And yeah, that's my answer.
All right. Yeah. Sammy, what would your guess be?
There was a car accident and the car just fell into pieces and somebody picked up one down the street and they're like, what is this? There was a car accident. Misfortune got into it's the wheel of misfortune.
I like that outside of the box mentality. It's not going to get you anywhere in this game, though. The point on that, it's just the guest spins a big fancy wheel and the contestant endures whatever misfortune it lands on. All right, so point there. Next job is 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Oh man, this game.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. Well, it's like everybody knows Kevin Bacon, but like through 6 people. Is that what it is? Like, or no, like everybody's been in a movie with Kevin Bacon. It's something like okay.
Yeah,
well, in this case, I think it would be you heat Kevin Bacon up until his internal body temperature increases by 6 degrees, and then you interview him and you just see what he says. Yeah. That's my answer.
All right. Nice. Sammy?
That was the nerdiest answer I've ever heard. I think the correct answer is Kevin Bacon was hiking up Mount Everest and with a party, and he was the first to pass. So they decided to eat him because they had no food left. So they were trying to decide how to split him up, and they were cutting him into a circular piece. And somebody's like, give me a quarter. Like, that's too much. Give me a 16th. That's too much. All right, fine. I'll take 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I love these creative answers, but we are not that creative. It's much simpler. The guest, neither of you got it. The guest is given names of celebrities, and they have to guess how many degrees of separation that celebrity has from Kevin Bacon. We're on the right track, but there's no cooking of anybody in it. All right, next one. The Amazing Racist.
Oh.
Oh shit! Is that Ari Shaffir show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay.
Man,
Well,
this is the
the
show.
Amazing Race, they like go and they do like a bunch of like things around the world. Is that? I'm assuming. Okay, so maybe in this one, contestants will go around the world, meeting different races of people, and just dropping slurs, left and right. And it's like who can be the most racist in the most countries, and make it to the final round where they have to get canceled, and that's it.
Oh shit! That's a pretty creative answer.
Yeah.
And do you win if you get canceled, or do you lose?
You win money, but you don't win in life, but you do win.
Exactly.
All right, Sammy.
As one of our viewers pointed out, The Amazing Racist is a title of Ari Shaffir's former show. So if we use this title, we would owe him rights, so he would have to host it. So basically, Ari Shaffir would come on and read all of his tweets, and we'd watch our following decrease one by one. Karan's flag in the background to just speed up.
All right, nice. No, neither of those were correct. We were going to show 4 pictures of random people, and the guest has to assess these pictures and determine which of the 4 people is in fact a racist.
Wow.
I like your ideas better. We're going to use them in the
I
future.
have to stop thinking outside the box.
All right, next game is Kneel or No Kneel.
Well, this seems like a person is presented to you, and you have to make the judgment call on whether their name is Neil or not. And if you win, you get $1 million, and that's my answer.
All right, Sammy.
Well, a lot of us self-identify as just a person, or our identity relies a lot on the fact that we live on Earth that has gravity. But when you go into space, gravity no longer exists, so you lose your sense of identity. So this game's actually about Neil Armstrong. And is it about the Neil of Earth, or is it about the Neil in space? And you basically give us pictures of Neil, and we have to tell you if it's a picture from when he was on Earth or when he was in space.
Got it. Again, neither of these are correct. This one I think we wrote at the part when we were drunk. The rules are you are shown, okay, Neil or no Neil. You're shown 10 pictures of dogs, 10 different dogs. 3 of them are named Neil. You have to guess which ones are named Neil while periodically barking. And that one we're definitely going to use. All right. Next. All right. Tramp Stampede.
Tramp's a bunch of tramp.
Well, I mean, it would appear that contestants, it's a game show. Another it's like one of those shows where they put you through like trials and tribulations. And in this one, you have to lie face down while a herd of tramps just runs over you. And it's you and like 5 other people, and whoever taps out the last gets to spend a night with the tramps, and that's the final answer.
Yeah, I would say it's a competition for sure. It's a competition for tattoo artists. Basically, there's 50 tattoo artists, and there's one, I guess, woman, could be anybody really. And the 50 artists basically go through an obstacle course, and they have their tattoo guns with them, and they're basically racing to the lower back of this individual. So whoever makes it there first to draw their tattoo to completion, they win the night with the tramp.
These are fun answers, but no, they're both wrong. Tramp Stampede. That is when we show you we show you celebrity tramp stamps, and you guess which celebrity it belongs to.
All
right, Keith, let's go to the last one, and let's wrap this game up. All right, last question. New Jersey.
Ooh.
What's that game?
Get it. I want some New Jersey.
Hey, by the way, this game is open to everybody watching.
I have a guess as well.
New stamp is an algebra equation.
Taking the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, you know, it's a trivia show. It's a trivia show, not about the New Jersey, but about the old Jersey, and what it used to, and it's how well you knew, you know, the old New Jersey, and question after question, and if you're wrong, if you win, you get some of you get a slice, you get a classic Jersey Shore slice of pizza, and if you're wrong, you get whacked and you get killed like a mob. And it's life or death, and yeah, that's my answer.
Sounds great. Sammy?
This is just a reality spin-off of Jersey Shore, where you have, then and now. So you have all the originals, Snooki, Situation, and now because of global warming, the Jersey Shore has basically just been completely washed up, like uninhabitable. So they've now moved to the Carolina beaches, but they still reflect on the times that they had when they were back on the beach. So yeah, I knew Jersey.
I get it.
Thank you for doing our jobs now. For that last one, Karen, you were close enough. I'll give you the point. You weren't really there, but I'm going to give it to you. Okay. The game New Jersey, we give you informative clues for a item or a person, and you have to, using those clues, guess what the item or person is, and then you have to figure out, is that thing from New Jersey or not?
Okay.
Karen, as the winner, you get to pick which game out of those we play next, if you can remember any.
Can we cycle through the list?
So you got New Jersey, Tramp Stampede,
Wheel of Misfortune, Bacon, Amazing Races,
Amazing Races,
and New Jersey.
I mean, let's go for New Jersey since I am.
All right,
New Jersey.
We'll pull it up then. Keith, I'll hand it over to you.
Thank you, Aiden. Give it up for Aiden, and welcome our game show host, Keith. Everybody.
Yes. Hello. How you all doing? How you all doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. So we are going to play New Jersey. Pretty simple. As Aiden kind of ran down the rules, I'll give you 2 clues. You must guess what the clues are alluding to, and then I'll ask you if that thing is from or originates from New Jersey. All right? Give me 1 second. And we are off. All right, so first clue, it was featured in a children's show in the 80s, and it's a stinky puppet.
Is this, do we take turns guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go first.
Is it Oscar? I was gonna say, is it Oscar the Grouch?
It is not Oscar the Grouch.
Oh.
I mean, this is kind of a fucked up question because every puppet is stinky if you really think about it. I mean, they don't really wash puppets, and people, the ventriloquist's hands. I mean, I've known better hands, So it's featured a children's show in the 80s. It's Sting. I'm gonna go Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
It is actually the trash heap from Fraggle Rock. I was never familiar with that show. Are you all familiar with that show?
No,
not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Sarah said yes. She said she's familiar with it. Do you think this is from New Jersey?
I want to say no, but I'm gonna say yes. I think maybe.
Sammy?
I mean, I, this is gonna really look like I'm imparting judgment on Jersey, but I'm gonna go with yes.
Well, it is actually not from Jersey, despite the amazing, the amount of trash it was filmed in. All right, I'll go on to our next one. The U.S. government can't come in to break these up. And then clue 2, this is how families and friendships end is fighting over boardwalk.
Oh, is it Monopoly? Monopolies?
It is Monopoly.
Oh.
Yes, it is. Is it from Jersey?
Great question. I'm gonna say no.
Sammy, do you have a guess?
Well, I'm gonna go with yes, just because I kind of dissed Jersey in the last one, and I did say they were really smart, so I could see them making Monopoly.
Okay, well, I don't know if they made Monopoly, but all of the property names used in Monopoly are actual streets in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So that we're gonna give that one to New Jersey. All right. On to our next one. Clue 1: when things go bad, it's time to pull this puppy out. The old switcheroo. And clue number 2: you can take a stab at it. A lot of intense thinking happening right now.
Stroking the beard hard. Sammy, do you want to take this one?
I'm gonna guess parachute. You don't stab the parachute itself, but to open it up, maybe.
Yeah. When things go bad, it's time to pull. For some reason, I keep thinking pulling trig, but that can't be right. You can take a stab at. I am really at a loss.
Clue number 2 should not be taken. Well, I guess you could take it literal, but I'll go ahead and tell you all. It is the switchblade. It is a switchblade. So our clues could have been shitty clues, but
that's fucked up, guys.
We were drunk this weekend. Do you think this is from New Jersey?
There's no way.
Damn it.
No.
I'm going to give it a second place. It's very useful in Jersey, but not invented by them.
Yes, correct. It is not from Jersey, but definitely a Jersey essential. So we will move on. And I honestly don't know why Jersey is.
They have fun with that in Camden.
Definitely.
Good times in Camden.
Good times.
Definitely. Next one. It's pretty easy, I think. America runs on this.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Is Dunkin' Donuts from? Is it from Jersey? Did that start in Jersey, rather?
Not Boston.
Well, here we go.
I know there's a ton in New Jersey. Like, there's a ton of Dunkin' Donuts. There's one like 1 minute from my house. I'm gonna give it my support and say yes.
I heard a viewer say it's from Boston, so I'm just gonna say no.
It is from Massachusetts, so Boston would be a good bet.
All right.
We got 2 more. Clue number 1: I like the soft and salty taste in my mouth. Clue number 2 comes in a variety of flavors.
Ooh. Soft and salty. Is it like taffy?
That is actually correct.
Wow.
Is this a Jersey thing or no?
Definitely Jersey.
Yeah, I'm with
So
whoever
what
said
if
that.
This guy's 10 for 10. Don't fuck with
Yeah.
him.
This guy knows. This guy speaks, I listen. Saltwater taffy. It's from New Jersey. I'm saying yes.
That's a fuck yes. Yes, it is. All right, so we have one more. In real life, he wasn't a rapper from New Jersey. This fucker shot Alexander Hamilton.
It's Aaron Burr. Is that?
Yep, Aaron Burr.
Yeah, Aaron Burr.
It is Aaron Burr.
Wow. He looked so different in the musical.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And is he from Jersey?
Graduated Princeton, so maybe.
Person knows everything.
I think we have a new writer hired.
He is indeed from Jersey. Clearly a Jersey face, if you take a look at that.
Yeah, back then they didn't do out of state, so.
Yeah.
Definitely. That is the end of New Jersey. Thank you both.
Thank you. I really learned a lot.
Dude, we just taught the woke king some shit. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put that on the resume. Thank you so much for playing with us today, man.
Yeah, thank you. This was very fun.
Yeah. So where can we find you? Anything coming up that you want to plug?
Yeah. My social media is @the and then my name's @the Karan Menon. You can look at anything there. And as far as plugging things, I have a show in LA. If anybody here is in LA, called the Happy Thoughts comedy show that we just started up. It's doing pretty well.
We totally stole your name.
You did? Yeah. It's pretty similar, but it's okay. It's okay. And yeah, come to that and just come see stand. Just go to comedy. Just support comedy wherever you're already obviously here. So you're in the right place.
Only the happy shows. Only support the happy shows.
Yeah, only the happiness themed comedy shows.
I went to a sad themed show last week. It was
yeah. Depression comedy.
Yeah. And is that a weekly show? Is your show?
It's like a monthly live show. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So and we'll include your socials and stuff on the YouTube and all that stuff. But once again, dude, thanks so much, man. We're really big fans of yours. So thank you for making the time out of your post-final schedule.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's great to be on a show of any kind, and this is a good one, so.
Of course, man. We'll do many more together once you graduate, of course.
Yeah, of course. I have some work to do. I'll let you know when I'm out.
Yeah, for sure, man. And yeah, I hope that's not the last we see of that flag, sir.
No, you'll be seeing more. You'll see multiple when next time I come in.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, man. Everybody give it up for Karan Menon.
Thank you.
Yay! Have a good night, sir. We have an amazing musical act for you tonight. We've heard a lot about this individual, and we've been wanting to book him for a while. We don't know anyone related to him, we promise. There's no nepotism going on here. We don't do that kind of thing around here. We book on the merit system, and we discovered this guy on the streets, okay, of Menlo Park or wherever you guys are. But we discovered this guy on the streets. We were like, wait, we got to have this guy on the show. So everybody give it up for our friend, Insomniac!
Whoa. How should I go with this?
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I got something set up for right about that.
Sweet.
If you're hanging out watching, feel free to toss some words at me. I don't know if you want to get crazy and just yell them at me. Hope I hear them. That might get out of control if we do that, but I'm down for whatever. I just put a beat on and
octopus.
Make up some raps.
Pizza.
I don't have octopus on my pizza. That's an awkward idea. I'm not keen to eat up. That's better rats in the town. Or take a nap like a cat did. I just nibble and make a rap hit. Let's break in. My parents are gonna know about that, else I'm composing a nice rap. intellect. So much respect, I don't know who Ruben is, but I'm gonna choose to amuse you with a few of my wits. Now we gotta be changed. I make embers out of people's brains, cause I burn that. Got a permit to attack and turn everything in the chat to the ash. What the heck is a chumbawamba? I don't know, but I'll have fun, cause I'm beating all the drums up. It's like Bruce Lee coming at you with some nunchucks. They can bust up. I got a comedy act and I talk in these raps. They're gonna KO the people if they're in the chat. They might need some Prozac to stay happy, but my brain's at speed. Never with the scheme that you'd say is hackneyed. Watermelon or Sandia. But what are they saying to me? I wanna eat what you're whispering. It's not disturbing. It's like there was a voice in my head, but I will listen to my other voice instead. Never getting hoisted by my own petard. When I flow the bars, I'm going hard, and you're gonna need a Noah's Ark. Don't try to feed me the Caesar salad, please just get that away. I'd rather have pizza, heavyweight on the tray any day. I'm not on a diet in here, I'm the guy with the rhyme in your ear. A syllabic pioneer, I go on for an eternity. Put the letters together perfectly. It's a treasure that's emerging. Q-tip, that's a tribe called Quest, it's a person. Shout out to him in the pipe, dog, on my feet. Then I'm getting on the mic so hot. If I'm eating the croutons, I'm thinking now I need to get a little O in that. That's nuance, cause I wanna be a spelling bee champion, but not with a double L. That's a shout out to my sister's t-shirt that she knows well. And maybe this show's going to hell, because I'm only with the inside jokes, and I'm talking to my folks, and I'm so verbose, but somebody's gonna laugh. Sharon is a soccer OG. That's my mom and my homie. A very nice person to boot. When I be sharing all my words with you, it's for sharing, it's true. But not riding on the river Styx with Sharon, cause that's a Sharon I boot. It's trying to get people out from the land of the living. Inside jokes that the man's spitting with a sick transition of rhyme. I'm digging the mind. I might have a crick in your spine if you're trying to stop me instead of that. Probably you get twisted with your head in your ass. One-handed push-ups, and I'm thinking of a Jack Palance, cause I remember that. Not that I'm an avid fan of his, but he was a city slicker. Be a little slicker with the river. Inside of my mind, you can wait in that. And let her get a shout out to Sammy Obeid in the chat. I mean, I know he's not in the chat. He's in the chat, and he's gonna give me some dabs. So give me a person to rehearse in front of and do some fun stuff. Plus I talk about a chumbawamba. Might as well run it back another time, like that's the stuff I love. A mermaid obeyed, that's absurd things that they prefer me to say. I'll take a survey in the chat like we're playing Family Feud now. Enter the dragon, that's some Bruce sound. Got a quick boot or a shoe to your mouth. Maybe it's some bare feet with my vocabulary. Enter the dragon, it won't scare me, cause I got scales on my back and flames in my yap. Plus my brain can adapt, I'm so amazing. Then it's fading away, decaying, but not like my brain. It's still the same, but that's that.
Hey.
All right.
Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Like that. That's what I do. Rap
So we're not clapping just because you're a son. I mean, that was good.
It really was.
Are you saying it only because I didn't make fun of you in the raps and I was?
She's the OG. Come on.
Wow, that was amazing. And I'm not just saying that because you're their son.
That means a lot.
That was really awesome, man. Thanks so much for coming on the program, and I'm sure we'll have you back sometime. Yeah, the ratings.
He'll have us all back, apparently.
Pump up the audience.
Yeah, we took the audience took a survey, and the ratings are very high. Nielsen, the Neil or no Neil.
Is it Neil or no Neil?
Neil, exactly. One more hand, everybody, for Insomniac! Thank you so much. What an amazing show. I think we had a good time tonight. We started happy, we ended happy. In the middle, we were very sad as usual. But thank you for coming. We do this basically every week. How about a hand for the amazing writers? Even when they're stoned and drunk, they come up with great. Butt chugging. Let's not forget about that. And a hand for our fantastic executive producer, Keith. Keith is wearing a lot of hats, literally wearing a hat right now. And
that's neat.
executive producer, runs tech, runs the games. So thank you, Keith. And yeah, we do this every week. So keep coming back. Tell your friends that it's not even cool to go outside anymore. You know, that period is already over. So thank you for staying in with us on this beautiful happy hour. Stay happy, everybody, and we will see you next time.
The clubs